Welcome everyone to the Interview Me show with Bud Cockerstein. I'm your host, Bud Cockerstein. Today we're going to be remotely speaking with the famous actor and voice artist, Mr. Reagan Smith. Mr. Smith, this is a wonderful home you have.
Well, thanks, Bert. I really appreciate it, but really, just call me Reagan. This is actually one of my favorite rooms. This is my media room, and as you know, I have a ongoing love affair with movies, so I actually spend a lot of time in here.
Well, great. First on the show today, we have Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Obviously, you know this man. And second, we were able to pull the new mayor of Quahog, Peter Griffin, from his duties to come here and interview you. Now, he does have a few members of his family here today with him, and they may have some questions for you of their own. Is that all right with you?
That's great. Actually, I'm really excited that they're going to be able to do that. You know, Bert, we had talked before that they might be able to actually get on the show. And I am very excited to be talking to Peter today. He's a really, oh my God, he is a funny character.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that, and I know he will be too. Okay, let's get started. First, we have Arnold Schwarzenegger here. Mr. Schwarzenegger, when you're ready. Reagan, it's very good to see you. How are you?
Mr. Schwarzenegger, it's great to meet you remotely as well.
I know you're a voice actor, Reagan, and I know that you have much credit for doing my voice in general, especially in some of your movies and games that you've been doing lately. But I want to know, what else do you do in your day?
You know, I'm an avid movie watcher, and I also I love playing video games as well. You know, during my free time. That's, as you mentioned, I do voiceovers for them, so I love doing that, and I'm a professional road rager.
Oh, wow, that sounds like a lot of fun and very amazing. You know, I have a bit of road rage in me myself as well, you know. Get out of the way, you bastard! Get off the road now! Well, look, Reagan, thank you for your time. I have to go now. I promised Maria and the kids that we'd go to the park later. Look, I look forward to working with you on a high school cop this next year.
Mr. Schwarzenegger, you know, thank you so much for stopping by and interviewing me. I really appreciate it, and you and Maria and the kids have a great time, and I really look forward to working with you with High School Cop as well. That's going to be a fun movie as far as sequels go.
Well, Reagan, I hope your interview with Mr. Schwarzenegger was very good. And our second interviewer is the very funny Peter Griffin from the hit show Family Guy. Peter, go ahead.
Hello, Reagan. First of all, I just want to know, before we start the interview, how much do you watch this show?
Well, Peter, I mean, you know, you and I have been friends since the inception of Family Guy, and to tell you the truth, I mean, I have loved that show, and I still watch it every night it comes on. You know, I know that y'all have had your ups and downfalls with the show, and it's just how you go with, you know, with TV and movies, and what do you expect? I know that you and your family and the producers and everyone at the show, it has all brought it back up, and it's been wonderful. I just look forward to more of these shows coming.
Oh, geez, that's great news to hear that our show is reaching out to you and families like yours. Well, being a new mayor of Quahog and everything, crime rate is up 10%, and it's just a wonderful town to live in for anyone. Anyhow, I had brought my family here today with you because they wanted to hear the answers to my questions. But
awesome. Who'd you bring with you?
Well, unfortunately, no one's here now. And I had brought Brian and Chris, but Brian got so drunk off his ass in a car that he's sick in a bathroom still, and Chris is trying to help him.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, Peter. Well, what about Lois and Meg?
Lois had to stay home with Stewie because he was sick, and Meg is somewhere on a highway. Anyway, oh God, oh geez, I just...
What's the matter?
Reagan, look, I'm sorry. We gotta go. There's a huge shooting going in Quahog right now, and I just can't miss getting this thing on camera. Look, I just heard about it on G-Phone.
What is G-Phone?
It's kind of like the bat phone, you know? The bat phone.
Reagan, I'm sorry to hear about that. It sounds like Mr. Griffin has his hands full. Well, thank you for your time, and once again, thank you for letting us interview you. Everyone at home, thank you for watching Interview Me with Bud Cockerstein, with your host, Bud Cockerstein. And join us next week when we have Jim Belushi conduct a seance with the acclaimed Miss Cleo in order to get in touch with his brother John. Thank you and good night.